Alright, should be good to go. Last time we started off, we had nothing to our name. And I took some time, got some armor, got some materials to make better armor. I'll probably do this for about an hour or so, and then hour and a half. Run off and touch some grass afterwards. Oh, look at that. A victim.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it. I may have roots in Cyrodiil, but Skyrim's as much my home as any...
Congratulations. Today is your day that you die. Excellent. Killed him for no reason whatsoever. That is, at the heart, the core of this character. When you ask yourself, why on God's green earth would you kill somebody? The question you should actually be asking yourself is why not? Off. Let me get that torch bug. Some healing.
You're a fool to fight. God, no.
And I'm gonna die.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
you.
Never should have come. I swear I'll kill you.
Good God.
You won't live to see your way. I cannot best you.
I'm fairly sure I'm not supposed to have this kind of armor right now. How's it look? A little too revealing for my tastes. On this character, anyway. But it'll help us for a bit. Till we get our footing. So one thing I don't really like about the Anniversary Edition is like a lot of the Creation Club content that they gave to you for free is literally just a bunch of stuff that is easily obtained in the early game, which can kind of trivialize the early to mid game depending on how you go about doing it. If I wanted to, I could get a house right now, easily. And I could have access to grow pots and stuff like that. Which for doing alchemy, having an infinite supply of growing materials is really handy. Oh god. You. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting the giant cavalry. Not exactly complaining. Oh, you're hiding.
Please don't kill me.
Oh, now you're by yourself and you're chicken shitting out.
We're routed. Fall back.
Come here. See, that's not how it works around here. Probably stand to sell some stuff. I think I'm gonna do that actually.
Spare coin for a poor beggar.
Ah, yes, the beggars. I will slaughter them later.
I ain't done nothing.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Welcome to... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
See, just like that, we got ourselves a ton of money from selling all that Golden Saint stuff, which, once again, because it's a part of a normal quest that's just slapped onto the map without actually being leveled, it means we get access to it early. I'll buy this thing so I can break the enchantment down.
Good doing business with you.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Well met, traveler.
It's a shame, isn't it?
It really is a shame.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford
Thinking of settling in?
It took me weeks
There's
to
a
find
house
that
for sale.
beefsteak.
Breeze Hall.
Can't stop now.
We should talk to the steward.
The hell did you die? No idea, but he has free shit to sell.
One of the new servants? Remember
No,
that
I'm
I
not.
only eat rare.
Come to drag. It seems this. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Let's see. I do like that spell. That was added in the anniversary edition in one of the things. Which basically works as like an absorb health. I don't know if they have an absorb fatigue version of it, but I know this one is just health. And it is super good, so I'm going to actually take one of those. Let's see.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Rise up, children of the Empire! Rise up, Stormfront! Embrace the word of mighty Davos! He who beholds land!
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what a... Say... Of course you don't.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. New potion you've put together. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Foolish old. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of myself?
Right fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Let's go find that standing stone. That's what I was gonna do last time. You know, I will say this, I hope they bring back spell making in the next Elder Scrolls game. I doubt it'll be a fat chance that they will add it, but you know, one can hope. Favorite that. I find extremely humorous about the Oblivion remaster is that when it came out, you had all the people talking about how Oblivion was better than Skyrim coming out of the woodwork. I'll never understand the divide between all the Elder Scrolls fans arguing over which game is best. I mean, they pretty much all have their own pros and cons. I could definitely say, as much fun as I've been having with Oblivion Remastered, it is by far not a perfect game. Like, the fact that you can get to level 20 and you start running into enemies with fucking Daedric equipment is just ridiculous. That's something they flat out fixed in Skyrim. It's like, you run into bandits, and I think the highest grade of armor that you could find them in is probably Orcish, at best. Maybe steel, iron plate. But you'll never, ever, ever find them in something like Daedric.
What do you mean by raw materials?
Start by tanning some leather on the rack. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Oh, I am using a mod, or a few mods. One adds in a bunch of interesting NPCs. And it looks like they've made dialogue discussions between existing characters in them. Excuse me. So my game will have some of that. Skyrim's not perfect. Oblivion's not perfect. Even Morrowind isn't perfect. They all have their own quirks and isms. There are certain things that I get out of Oblivion that I don't get out of any of the other games, and when I want those experiences, I go to those games. Like, I feel like I enjoy Oblivion because it's somewhere like, it's a halfway point between Morrowind and Skyrim. Like, you have the better combat mechanics, or the improved combat mechanics, that they really tried to push for in the later Elder Scrolls games. But then you also have some of those old role-playing mechanics too, with all the attributes and what have you. I'll deal with you later. I want to find those standing stones. I do like the fact that in Oblivion you can have characters with their own different running speeds, and like, that's something I always hated in Skyrim, was how everyone basically moved at the same pace. I'll never forget that moment I ran into Umbra and just saw how fast she was, and pretty much just like a lightning bolt ran for me. Don't attack the fox. What did the fox do to you? Here.
Rip your heart out!
Force my... Let's see, where's that? Violence, I believe is what it is.
You worried someone will wander in here? Huh? Thought I heard something.
Can't wait to count out your coins. I'll try and make this quick.
Thought we had a guard posted outside.
Someone there? Time to end this little game.
What was that? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
I still think by far my favorite Elder Scrolls game has got to be Morrowind. But I really got to be in a kind of mood to play that game. Because it takes a lot longer to get a character situated and up and going in that game than it does any other Elder Scrolls game. Some people might like that. I mean, I do at times, but sometimes I just want to get going. Let's go with enchanting. When I get bored of Skyrim and I get bored of Oblivion, because I'm still technically playing through that, I will likely go back and play Morrowind again. And thus the cycle continues. I'll probably make the same character in Morrowind too. It's a fun little build. Play around with melee and I get to play around with magic, and I do enjoy that. But yeah, I think if it wasn't for Skyrim, I would have never gotten to any of the other Elder Scrolls games. So in a way, I do owe it a lot for that. I still find it wild how this game came out basically right as I got out of high school. I think like either a year later, I think I was in college when this game came out. I was addicted to playing it too. It was almost 15 years ago. That's crazy. I don't know how Bethesda could release a banger like
I've been looking for
this.
you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't understand how they can release a game like this. Did it really well. It's a really good game. And then not follow up on it as soon as possible. I understand they had Fallout 4, but 15 years is just a really long time in between games.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. I don't know what you overheard. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. I better get back to cleaning the store. What a...
Then of course they release Starfield, and that winds up being a fucking colossal flop. Which, I know they're gonna say, oh well, it was a commercial success, it's not a flop. I'm like, yeah. You check the Steam review scores and any other review scores for that game, and you're gonna find quickly that a lot of people did not like it. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. Like, it wasn't good, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It had a lot going for it that I think they could have done a bit better on and improved. I mean, it had a lot of potential, and I think a lot of that was squandered because, well, first of all, the story sucked. Fucking Emil Pegolero doesn't know what the hell he's doing. The guy needs to step down and go back to just being a quest designer. Or a level designer like he was before. He doesn't have the qualifications necessary to actually write a cohesive, competent story. But that's unfortunately just how it is in game design these days. It's like, if they do even so much as a good job on one project, it's like, oh yeah, okay, well let's go ahead and promote you to a station in which you have no experience in. Yeah, if he winds up leading the writing team for Elder Scrolls 6, that game's story is gonna be bad. Like, it's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be dumber than Skyrim. And I think Skyrim's story was wasn't the best. Wasn't that dumb, but it wasn't really that cohesive either. Like, that whole Starborn plot in Starfield just felt like they ripped the script directly from Skyrim. In a way. Like, I thought the whole, you know, the Interstellar plot that they kind of had going on there, where your character could go back in time, or your character was capable of going back in time. I thought that whole thing was cool, and the fact that they built New Game Plus around the concept of you being able to go back in time and start over again, and you get a shiny new ship and armor and whatever. Like, I thought the concept of that was pretty cool, but in practice it was just bad. It's like, your character would get dialogue options for whenever they would start a New Game Plus. And a lot of those dialogue options were like, yeah, I know what happens here. And they had a whole alternative universe thing going on that was dedicated to just the main quest, the main scenario. Like, I feel like if they had actual... Like, if they actually just took that quest and expanded upon it, I think that would have been cool. But just having the alternative universe stuff only kind of isolated to the main quest line was just a really bad idea. That's where I feel like they could have improved. Because I think having a New Game Plus where the world is different every time, such as maybe like got taken over, the world got taken over by pirates, you know, the galaxy gets taken over by pirates, or maybe all the civilizations die out and it's only pretty much just the aliens that survive, or those terramorph things, they take over a lot of the different human civilizations. I mean, there is a lot that they could have done with that. It would have been super fucking cool, but, you know, they didn't. I think part of it is just because their writing team is incompetent. A lot of the problems in that game could be solved by just having better writers. I mean, granted, there's engine limitations too. Like, they gotta fix that shit as well, but... a lot of the gameplay plays into the storyline. Almost died there. That wasn't bad. If Emil Pegalero is leading the Elder Scrolls 6 writing team, then that game is cooked before it even launches. Like, unless he turns around and he makes a good story, which at this point Bethesda's just piggybacking off of the lore that Michael Kirkbride wrote back in Morrowind. There's only so much that you can do. There's only so much piggybacking that you can do. But yeah, I sincerely hope it turns out being a good game. Because I am, against my better judgment, I am very excited for it. And I want it to be good. It's an old orc.
I am waiting for a good death. Mm-hmm.
Here, give you a good death.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire?
Don't bother me,
anyway?
peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
How's that so?
What? No! God, help!
I told you, the wedding of Vittoria
Come here, prick.
Hey!
Heh. Stabbing nothing. Can't have witnesses. Where you going, lady?
Never should have come here. I'm prepared to negotiate.
No, you're not. Thank you very much. How nice of you. Shouldn't have called me a peasant. Talk shit, get hit, as the kids say. Look at the time. It is weed o'clock. Yeah, I want to see them improve the combat in the next Elder Scrolls game. Maybe take a few hints from Software. Like, if we actually had an Elder Scrolls game that had combat in the style of a Dark Souls game, it was open world, everything, with spell making and what have you, I think that would be like a perfect game for me. And I know it's possible. They can do it.
You hear that? I swear there's something out there. In the dark. I fear the night. Because the werewolves and vampires...
You really should be fearing me. Vampires and werewolves are going to be the least of your trouble.
Vampires don't.
But when my ass gets
Mom
high
says
level...
I'm getting a new mommy and daddy, so I'll have 2 of each now.
Fuck off, kid. But yeah, when I get high level, I'm going to be slaughtering everything.
Going to kill me.
Someone new? Take a look.
Let's see. Cool story, bro. Hey, get away from the alchemy lab. Thank you. How nice of you. There we go.
Maven's going
Don't
to
let the
kill
shop...
me.
Take a look.
It's just a matter of time.
Sounds like a you problem, my guy.
Until next time.
Yes.
Whatever happened?
That young lad who used to come here.
How to find halted stream camp. So I can get myself a transmutation spell. boys.
Enjoy your last breath.
And still.
Fuck me.
I don't know. All great
Well,
warriors always
I believe that's where I'll end it off for now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone who was watching. If not, hopefully catch you later on another stream.